Talio Rossa's dowsing rod jerked sideways. He looked up from the spot where he'd been concentrating. All the other scavengers were bent over their own long, narrow strips of pale blue mineral. None reacted. This was his discovery alone, then. If he could trust the magic in the dowsing rod. He knew every bit of his rectangular strip of marinite, false marinite, rather, absolutely worthless, found in abundance and identical in every way to the priceless specks of true marinite that could still be found here and there. The dowsing rod would only react to true marinite. Talio hadn't seen it twitch this violently in years. He rubbed his aching lower back and looked past the roped-off sections of false marinite into the forest beyond. A ragged line of stones inscribed with runes marked the boundary. Talio could just make out the creatures and beasts beyond the translucent barrier. A hovering wyvern, a half-human, half-dragon creature banging its head against the shimmering wall. An immense, coiled snake watching him with intent eyes. And beyond them, the impassable forest, the bodies of the mages. And if he strained his eyes, Talio could even see the old royal palace, the last remnants of the War of the Cities. Live creatures, dead mages, and a crumbling palace imprisoned in the impassable forest for all time. Talio bent down again and passed the dowsing rod carefully along the watery blue marinite. Then the rod touched a woman's beaded dress. He looked up, and his former wife, Gavani, stood before him. Talio froze. He had never expected such a day to come. His body and mind simply refused to react. A small part of him wanted to flee, but where would he go? He had run from her a decade earlier to the small town of Velos. And now she'd found him, scavenging in the forest like a commoner. This was not the same Gavani he'd once known. Her face held more lines. Under her beaded bonnet, her hair was darker. The figure she'd once prized was rounder, lusher.